Hey guys, I'm Catherine Duckett and I'm the owner of Crim Brands. We do brand design and strategy for wedding professionals. And today I want to talk to you about contact forms. With your website, if you're a service provider, the main thing that you want to happen is for people to get in touch with you to start that sales process, right? But we all know that email can quickly become something that's overwhelming. And a lot of times sales processes can kind of drag on and it can become a little bit frustrating both for your prospective client and for yourself. So today I want to share with you guys something that has literally saved me hours every month. And it's just one simple concept with your contact form. So here it is. You want to make sure that your contact form includes a baseline clarifier question, at least one of these. So that's just my own little term, baseline clarifier question. It sounds super fancy, but what I mean by that is you want to have a filter on your contact form that is a very simple question for you to quickly determine if this inquiry can go to the next steps, if it's even viable, if you're going to be able to give them the best experience possible based on what you offer. So there's 3 different kinds of baseline clarifiers you can include. It could be schedule related, service related, or style related. Now, before you go hog wild and start adding a ton of questions to your contact form, I would suggest that you try to keep your contact form as light and simple as possible. Basically, you want your contact form to be short and easy, otherwise it can really lower your conversion rates, and that's something we don't want to happen. But we do want to save you time on your sales process back end. So here's what I mean by these kind of questions that you can add to your form. For example, you can include a scheduling question. So this would be something that basically lets people know when you're available to work with them in a subtle way. So for example, we're booked until April of 2017 at the time of filming this. And so on our contact form, there's a drop-down menu where you can select when you want your project to begin. And of course, that option starts in April 2017. So that way we don't have people emailing us that, they really needed a new brand like yesterday. And then that can be a little frustrating for them because it can just start a whole email thread and chain, and they really just want to know that information of scheduling. So that is a good baseline clarifier for you to include. If you're a wedding professional, you might make this actually the event date of when their wedding is, and that's going to be a huge clarifier for everyone involved. All right, the second one could be service related. So you need to figure out in your business, what do you specifically do and what don't you do? And so I would suggest, again, using a drop-down menu or a multiple choice question where inquiries can select what kind of service they're looking for. And this is a great way for you to get a heads up on, they're asking about something that we specifically don't do, or to, let them know that, hey, that is a service we offer. You'll be able to follow up very specifically and get them the information they want to know very quickly, as opposed to, just kind of having a nebulous conversation from the get-go. So make sure you're including some kind of service clarifier question. And then the final thing is style. Now, if you are a creative, you may want to make this more about aesthetics. But for me, this is actually not something I include on my initial contact form. The style question that I include is actually much more general. So I include a question that asks people how long they've been in business. And this is really just to do with kind of the style of business that Crim Brands is going to be able to best serve. So our experience is really tailored and really caters to someone that's been in business for at least 2 years. Every now and then we do work with, a new company with initial branding, but for the most part, we can create the best experience for our clients for a more established business. So we do include this question, and that's also a really helpful clarifier for us in our sales process to then be able to serve people more efficiently and get them the information they need right away. So I hope that this was helpful for you to save a lot of time with your contact form, adding a baseline quick clarifier or two, I think is going to save you a lot of time on your back end, but also make it so much easier for people that are contacting you. So I hope you guys have a great day, and if you have any questions about contact forms or anything, please let me know in the comments below, and I'd love to help you out.